Hello, my YouTube friends and family. Sandra from ForYourChi.com, and this is your weekly collective reading with me in the tarot and oracle cards for September 7th through September 13th of 2020. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So every week I do a collective weekly reading. I've been doing that since 2017. And also, I've decided that I am doing 2 drawings a month. One is for the zodiac sign, where you guys get a free reading on YouTube where there's no Vimeo. So I draw one zodiac once a month, and this month was Taurus. Check that out. And the other reading, the other drawing that I'm doing, I've just decided last week, I'm going to be picking a lucky YouTube subscriber to win a free Cards of Truth reading with me every month. And that reading happens by email. You need to make sure that your subscriptions on YouTube are public. If they're not public, I can't see your subscription from my end. So I'm going to be picking a name next week for that, for the month of September. And if I pick your channel, your YouTube channel, I'll announce the channel, and then you'll have to email me at foryourchi@gmail.com. Let me know your first and last name and confirm the number of your, or the name rather, of your YouTube account, and let me know that I picked your account, and I will be sending you a free reading. So if you haven't subscribed to me already, please do. So before we get into these cards this week, let me just say one thing about last week. So last week's message was leaving behind a toxic friendship, relationship, or someone who is dragging you down. This week, we have a similar message, but it's on steroids, and it's not just talking about people, it's also talking about stuff. So before we really get into this week's reading, let me just ask you all, did you leave someone behind? Did you cut someone off last week? Have you put your foot down? So if the answer is no, then you're definitely going to need to do that this week and then some. I feel like last week was preparing you all for a heavier detox that's about to take place in all areas of your life. And we're going to get into this nitty-gritty here. So the week starts off very good. Monday, Tuesday, you're feeling good. You're R&Ring, from the holiday. Maybe you're by a body of water. Maybe you're on a boat like this card is depicting. But you are receiving creative downloads right now. This is creative ideas. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe, you do creative problem solving or play music. Whatever you do, you're in your element Monday or Tuesday. I like this message. Now, I pulled the Goddess deck out for this week's reading. So the Goddess card is Dana for Monday, Tuesday, and so this is the card of the High Priestess. So you are like majorly manifesting, you're taking care of business Monday or Tuesday, you're feeling good, you're feeling in your power. And woo, I'm getting goosebumps. So this is all leading into something. You're gonna have to stay in this energy. How do we do that? In order to keep that creativity high. Oh, and this is also the card of a spiritual teacher, by the way. So if you have been thinking about teaching a class, or just practicing your spiritual practice more, it's definitely a confirmation for you. All right, Wednesday, Thursday, we are getting downloads, psychic downloads. We've gotten this card any number of times in these weekly readings. So what does this mean? This means that you're receiving messages from your guides and your angels, and perhaps others. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. That is coming in the form of thoughts that are dropped into your mind randomly. So when this happens this week, the guidance is to specifically write them down. Write them down. Do not take any action on them at this time. Why am I telling you not to take action when I never ever do that? The minute I saw these tarot cards, I knew what card deck I had to go to the Oracle, and I knew we were going to get this message. Coventina. So Coventina, this is the message of detox. We need to detox all areas of our life. Why is that? And why is it so important right now? Because all of this is trying to come in order to send you and take you to the next level. You are being called to a higher position. So whether that's spiritually, whether that's emotionally, whether that's physically, whether it's your career or your job, we need to make sure that the messages and the information that you're getting are coming from the highest source possible. And the only way to do that is to cut out everyone and everything that's dragging you down. The crown chakra in your energy is demanding that this take place at this time. So what do you need to let go of here? Is it a person? Is it more people? Even if you cut somebody out of your life last week, do you need to cut some more out? Is it a substance? Alcohol, drugs, smoking? What have you been thinking that you needed to quit anyway? This is your sign. This is your confirmation. Maybe it's not alcohol or drugs or cigarettes. Maybe it's something in your diet. Have you been getting the message that you need to quit processed sugar or processed foods or gluten or dairy or all of the above? Have you been getting the feeling that you need to go on a detox diet? You need to drink more water regardless of what messages you may or may not have been getting about detoxing from diet or substance, because the water will help flush out your system. So at a minimum, we're going to need to add more water into our diets this week. Now, I have never given this message quite like this. This is like the detox week on steroids. Because for the weekend, you guys know what this card is, the effed up lesson card. We do not need an effed up lesson this weekend. You could totally avoid this. So this card is telling us if we don't do this, right? If we don't cut out the crap that's dragging our energy down, we get messages that are not in the highest and best interest. They are not looking after the good of all, and especially us. So this is why it's important to clear everything out. So not only diet, but like literally I got the message, someone needs to go out and get a smudge stick like today. Clear out your whole house. And you may need to add clutter clearing to that to clear the energy in your house. You know, so for some it's going to be a smudge stick and detox. For others it's going to be feng shui, clearing clutter, donating, getting rid of stuff, and, you know, maybe cutting some more people out of your life. But there's definitely more than one action step to take this month for each one of you, because we don't need to go through this. So that's why I'm saying write this message down, whatever this is. And this could be multiple things. This could be 2 or 3 things that you're getting ideas of what you need to do. Write them down. Work on the detox, the smudge stick, maybe it's frankincense oil, more water, detox from toxic people this week, and then ask for the truth. And keep asking for the truth. And the oracle message for this weekend is to go outside. That is another form of detox, because you are detoxing from, guess what? Technology. So we've got it all across the board. The diet, clean the house, Clean up your friends, clean up your friends list, and get off social media. Whew. I'm going to have to wipe the sweat from my brow on that one. All right. So you guys know what to do. It's going to be sort of a long haul for some of you. And I actually know people who have checked themselves, they've literally checked themselves into detox in the last couple of days. So this message is very on point and it's very timely. This is interesting. The universe is calling you to that next level. Are you going to take it? I hope you do. Sounder from foryourchi.com signing off. See you guys next week. And I'll see you for the monthlies for October soon. I'm going to be recording those.